If I were to tell you that there had an investment that was available to anyone that could produce returns up to 1,700% of what you're actually investing, wouldn't you want to know about that? Let me give you a little detail so you have it for context. I'm here in Wilmington, Delaware, up here at an old steel plant that's being converted. We're working with a development team that's here to take over a 5-acre parcel of real estate that has transportation, 95, 495, New Jersey, Philadelphia, and Wilmington, Delaware, all within 20 minutes of where we are. 55,000 square foot locations, 5+ acres for parking, all medical arts for pediatric use. The partners and I that are putting this together have the doctors to go in each of these 50 locations. That's 50 locations. That's 70% of the buildings already stabilized before we begin construction. The other 30% is for partnerships with local hospitals in each of the locations we're going to go that will give them an opportunity to partner with the local hospital care systems so that we have our team of doctors together with their hospital systems to fill the buildings. This is already arranged for all 50 locations. The only thing left is the partnerships with the local hospitals. I'll use Delaware as an example because that's where the first building is going to go. We've been selected as a realty team to select all 50 locations, a development team to do all 50 locations, a construction management entity that will partner with other regional firms to do the construction management, the maintenance, and the management of the facility through to stabilization. The M. Vincent Companies has been selected for all of that. The opportunity here is that for all 50 locations we have full funding. What we don't have is the surety that's required for the first building. The first building requires an $8.5 million surety that does not have to come from one investor, it can come from a series of them. What they're getting in return is this. Using Delaware as an average, it's a $35 million build and stabilization package. The building is worth $65 million on the back end. That gives you a $30 million equity package that's established once it's stabilized. If we're using that model for all locations with the understanding that if we go to like Miami and do this, it'll be more. If we go to Kentucky or Oklahoma or someplace, it'll be less. But what it will be is an average. What they're offering for the $8.5 million investor or series of investors is this. 15% of the net equity on the first building and 15% of the net revenue after debt service on the first building. In addition to that, they're giving 10% of the equity and the income on the next 49 buildings. Equity alone, if you put $8.5 million in, you're getting $150 million back out just in equity, not counting the income after expenses and debt service. We're looking for investors that have been accredited, meaning not including your own home, you have at least $250,000 to invest in things like this, whether it's in the stock market or somewhere else. You can pull it and put it in ventures like this. This is probably a 10 to 15 year build out, but what it gets you is an opportunity to invest once and get your money back at month 37 and ride the life of the job with 15% on the first building and 10% on the next 49. If you're interested in hearing more about this investment and how it's going to play out, please send me a direct message. Do not leave a message below, because if you're interested in investing and you put that below, people will blow your email up, blow your direct message up. You only want to let people know that you're interested in investing privately so that you're not letting the world know you have money to do it. If you think it's a cool job and you like to keep track of what's going on with it and what else is happening with the M. Vincent Companies, post something below to let me know that you're seeing it, and I'll make sure that you keep getting the information. I'm Mark Vincent Fansler, the M. Vincent Companies. We're all things real estate. See you soon.